Who's that? Was it Lancer? Oh my god! It's so hot! Yo, but his abs, his chest.
3.4 update, and before the collab event starts, any
This is probably one of the best live streams I've ever seen. I'm literally speechless. It's that good. Hello YouTube, welcome back. My name is EmiMatcha. Today we'll be watching 3.4 live stream for Honkai Star Rail. This is the live stream that has Phainon's abs, but also Saber and Archer, the fake collab that everybody's so excited for. I'm excited for Phainon's abs, okay? I mean Phainon, yeah, sorry. I'm excited for more story content. So anyways, if you do want to watch along with us next time, please feel free to do so here at twitch.tv/EmiMatcha. Also, I am on Kick and live on YouTube as well. So if you do want to come through next time, please feel free to join us. Also, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And I'll see you on the other side. Lady Aglaya. Aggie, you're still here? Yo, click that redemption code real quick. What is this potato quality? Like Gussie, get out of here. We're going back to his past? Do you want to go back and see Cyrene? Oh, he's so fine! Just take off your shirt, please! Oh my goodness! She looks so cute and yay! She looks so good! Yo, Archer, just take off your shirt too! Why do the men have their shirts on? I'm just joking. I'm straight. Wait, they look so good in game! Well, Boot Hill's back? Oh my goodness. Who's that? Chat, who was that? The blue hair. No, the blue hair. Was it Lancer? Hold on. Oh my god! It's so hot! Yo, but his abs, his chest. Oh, first code. Type it out. Sorry, that was too good. That was too many good things. I told you. This patch is gonna be hyped. Hold on. Too many good things going on. I had to, yeah, we're staying up for this one. Right, there's your first. Thank you. First code. Mods, if you want to pin that, because I can't. I'm sorry. I'm on a different chat window, man. I actually have to ask my mods to do something. I apologize. Holy. Here, you know what? Kick, here you go. I don't know if you care, but there you go. Should we Lancer again? Dude. I don't even know. I saw blue hair, but I was just thinking about what the heck. I was processing everything else, man. There's way too many things going on right now. I'm happy. Oh, let me redeem it real quick. Why does it say the redemptions are limited, by the way? Why are they lying to us?
Hey, Mr. Albert?
Hello!
Wait, was Albert glitching? Albert!
And whether or not you have a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Night cycle for me.
To the version 3.4.
Heyo, D-Gens.
Sun is set to die. Special program. I'm your most beloved host, Albert.
Rebooting really does solve all problems. Now we can introduce ourselves. Hi, everyone. I'm Phainon. I'm so happy to
He's
be
so
on the
hot.
special program.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anaxagoras.
He's also so hot.
Nice to see all of you again. Did you miss me?
Oh, of course we missed you. Well, dear guests, welcome to the show. I have been looking forward to this special program more than anything else. The way the story in the last version left off,
Albert,
had
please.
my heart racing.
The burning sky.
More than us.
And the fall of dawn. Akuma was the last place under Kefali's protection, but now it has also sunk into Evernight.
All of our Chrysosaur companions did everything in their power to buy precious time for the Trailblazer and Phainon, so they could return the very last core flame to the vortex of Genesis.
We already found out the truth, so what do a few sacrifices matter? Every Chrysos heir was prepared for this. You just need to boldly take that last step toward the Era Nova.
But in the trailer just now, it seems like Phainon is gonna go through a lot. I saw a few scenes that looked like flashbacks, and I think I even saw a different form of him.
The truth of Amphoris is about to reveal itself.
Oh my god, sorry, okay, I'm talking with one hand. Okay, you know what?
All that's happened in Amphoris is
Yeah, I'm
not
talking
as
with no
simple as
hands.
it seems.
Indeed. For example, when we went to fight Aquila, we noticed that the Eye of Twilight seemed unusually high-tech.
And when the Dawn device went out, many of the structures in Akuma and the Vortex of Genesis started showing strange textures.
Yo, what were they
It
saying?
was like
Sorry,
the whole
what?
world was peeling off.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Why don't we take
understand.
a look back at our whole
I played
journey
the
so
story.
far in Amphoris and lay out
Recap,
our
by the
suspicions
way.
and clues we had.
Yeah, I'm paying
First,
attention.
at the end of the 3.3 story, the geniuses
What?
reveal that the source of Amphoris' tragedy is an Emperor's scepter that survived to this day.
It has something to do with that erudition god beyond the sky, doesn't it? Even though I don't quite understand these principles, this breeding ground, which switched from following the path of erudition to the path of destruction, must be hiding secrets beyond Era Nova.
In addition, that Tin Man Ligist is also pretty suspicious. He and Phainon had a pretty significant conversation
Legacy?
in the vortex of Genesis.
Also
Actually,
heard
I
of.
was already suspicious of him when he said he could fix the Express and send the Trailblazers back home. Well, the mask is coming off now.
Based on my interactions with him, Ligist doesn't seem to have any desire to oppose the Chrysos
This
heirs.
stream is so cute.
Rather, he only wishes to quietly observe everything as it unfolds.
I love
Could it be that everything that's happened so far is exactly what he wanted to see? That title, Theoros, does mean spectator. If we combine this information with what we know about the relationship between the scepter
cute.
and paths, maybe Amphoris is being used as a chessboard by people from beyond this world, and Ligist is one of them.
Oh, you're exactly right. If the situation in the cosmos is like a game of chess,
What'd I
then
say?
Amphoris is a trap
Also,
to
we
set
already
up
know
a
this.
checkmate. But who knows? Maybe the chess pieces themselves can overturn the board. The hero's Era Nova could affect the worlds beyond the sky, and the Trailblazers' choices may also determine the future of the universe.
But before the Era Nova actually arrives, there's no way to tell what it will bring. The Trailblazers have already done so much for Amphoris. I don't want them to have to experience the unknown of Era Nova.
As someone from beyond the sky, they already risked a lot by taking on a demigod's divine authority. If something were to happen in the Era Nova...
No, we can't let them stay. They have to listen to Phainon and go home.
Well said. The Trailblazers
No, not
won't
before he takes off
betray
his
the
shirt.
sincerity you've shown them.
Not before he takes off his
However,
shirt.
their
Okay, man,
fate
mind
will
your
still be
business.
tied to that of Amphoris. They'll be returning to the battlefield with a very important mission.
On the other hand, I suspect many of our audience members, like me, have some questions about Phainon. That Phainon we saw in the Vortex of Genesis at the end of the 3.3 story? Why was his name hidden?
Well, maybe that Phainon isn't the one we're all familiar with.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. But I'll leave the specific details for everyone to find out themselves in the game in version 3.4. I I've actually got some other information to reveal to you.
Okay.
What kind of information?
Following
Go
the
on.
story's progress, as I've written, we'll receive a big update in this version. In these records that we've kept, you will be able to catch a glimpse of Amphoris's true nature.
Before, As I've Written was like a storybook, keeping record of our friends' stories. Now, even its appearance has changed. It feels like something big is about to happen.
It looks like it's turned into some kind of database.
You can use this system to unlock even more of Amphoris's secrets.
Indeed.
That's right.
True!
Aside from the major updates too, as I've written, the long-awaited skip dialogue feature, which was previously announced, is finally going live in version 3.4.
I'm joking.
Story dialogue can now be skipped.
Hey, how
by
you play
section
the game,
with plot
not my
summaries
business,
and
okay?
the main characters that appear
I
in
don't
each
skip the
section
story.
displayed along the way. Now
You skip the
can
story
choose
and
the
watch
pace
my
of
YouTube
storytelling
videos.
based on your own preferences. In version 3.6,
I know, skip the story and watch my videos.
Be a story
Yup,
recap
I know, you're thinking
function.
about me.
Stay tuned. But of course, as we move into version 3.4, we shall take the final step of the prophecy together and witness the truth and the fate of this world. And the myriad celestia that Mr. Shaoji hinted at in the version 3.2 preview is finally going live soon.
Oh, you mean what's happening beyond the sky? Is it also related to Amphorius and Era Nova?
Oh my
We'll have to keep it a
Jomo's
secret for
getting
now.
fed.
Meanwhile, we'll be releasing
I'm
an
distracted.
animated short. This animated short contains a very important part of the story in version
Phainon?
3.4.
Baby
Can't spill too
Phainon.
much here, but I can give you a little teaser.
Oh,
This
show
short
us right
will come
now.
with its own original theme song. So don't miss it.
Awesome.
Nice.
I can't wait to dive into the new story already.
He's so
Next,
cute.
Why don't we turn our attention to our good friend Phainon and take a look at his story together.
Before his eyes had suns in them. You see how his eyes has suns? Something happened. Interesting. Oh my goodness. One-handed. One-handed. Of course, I'm also playing him one-handed too. My, what a big sword you have. And he's gonna make a giant meteor rain down on the enemies. Bro, you're literally killing a dog. It's okay. You don't need to shatter the earth with your power for a dog.
What in the world
Insane.
happened to Phainon to make him
But I'm here
change
for
this
it.
much?
You know what? I'm here for
This
it.
is nothing like the warm, sunny person we all know. Now he seems strange and formidable.
Where's my other hand? Don't worry about it.
Could you elaborate?
I remember when our buddy first showed up in Amphorius. Phainon was one of the first Chrysosairs
That's in
to
the popcorn,
genuinely
yep.
welcome them. And when danger came knocking, he always
Oh,
had our
he's so
backs.
pretty.
But behind that kindness and reliability, Phainon carries the expectations of many. He
The
is the
chimeras,
deliverer
you see them
chosen by
getting
the
fed?
prophecy,
It's
and
so
Aglaya's
cute.
hand-picked successor of the flame chase journey. Aglaya even used her own death to set him up for success by making the Council of Elders the focus of criticism and allowing
Aggie, our
Phainon
queen.
to step up and rally the people.
And
Yeah,
Anaxa.
all of us have high hopes for him. Some even call him the deliverer of Amphorius. Even Cypher, who barely ever showed her face, used to call him Little Deliverer Boy.
It's as if everyone just
Little?
assumes that he'll be a savior.
Nothing little about that
curious.
man.
What was Phainon like before he joined the flame chase journey? Was he one of those perfect kids everyone
Well,
got
that's where
compared
we go
to?
back to see
Before the
Albert.
flame chase journey. Guess we've got to go back to my hometown, Ides Elysiae. It was a small, remote village.
get a
Nothing flashy,
flashback.
but far away from the chaos.
That looks
Ooh, sounds like a real peaceful place.
like another game
It
that
was.
they have.
And even though the village was small, everyone got along really well. There were also beautiful rivers and mountains, and even a forest.
Oh, wow.
That forest was home to all kinds of little fairies. When I was little, I'd go exploring the woods and visit those cute fairies. When
Wait,
I
this
wasn't
was
exploring, I'd go play with my friends by the sea. We pretended to be heroes from the old
Leeway.
stories and practiced our swordsmanship. When we got tired, we went to lie
okay,
down in the
same-
wheat fields
same
until we
devs.
got called home for dinner.
Same devs.
No strife, no invaders, or any of that deliverance crisis stuff? Seems like a complete paradise.
The
Yo,
wheat
man.
fields look gorgeous too.
He's broke
Lying
for
there
real.
surrounded by golden waves of wheat, with the breeze carrying that sweet malted scent. Oh, just the thought of it is enough to get me excited.
And guess what? You won't have to imagine for long. In version 3.4, we get to explore ID's Elysiae alongside the Trailblazer. Learn about Phainon
And we get to see
past,
Cyrene,
how he
'cause we saw
became
her
a
in the
warrior,
trailer.
joined the flame chase, and grew
So-
into the person
Yeah,
he
we'll
is
just
today.
glaze over that, right?
Can't wait!
From a carefree little kid to the deliverer carrying everyone's hopes. You've
This is
really
such a big
come
patch.
a long way.
These days, Phainon just gives off this heaviness. Like he'd still press on no matter how exhausted, just to live up to everyone's expectations.
Amphoris needed a hero, so he became one. The Chrysos heirs needed hope and a leader, so that's who he became. Looking back at the main art for this version, even though Phainon's face is still the same, his whole vibe has shifted. His gaze is now sharp and commanding, completely different from before. Now
Love
we're
it.
just one step away
Here
from the
for it.
Era Nova that the prophecy foretold. The deepest truths of Amphoris are about to come to light. What trials lie ahead, and what choices will Phainon make?
A hero's journey is never easy. But if the will in your heart is strong enough, no fire can burn you out. If anything, every trial is just a forge for an even brighter soul. I am more than ready.
Well said. Then let's let everyone experience it all themselves in version 3.4. Now let's take a look at how Phainon performs in battle.
Let's go find
You got it. I'll first show
Let's
up in the
see.
familiar form everyone knows. When using my skill, I'll deal damage to one designated
Holy.
enemy and adjacent targets. The use of my skill also grants me core flames. Once I've collected enough of them, I can activate my ultimate.
Wait, so core flames only come from using your skill?
Not at all. Phainon can also gain core flames when he's selected as a target by a teammate or enemy ability. If he is the target of a teammate's ability, Phainon will deal even more
Yes,
damage.
I need to have Bronya
When I
on
use
my
my
account.
ultimate, I'll create a territory and
After
transform.
2 years,
After
I guess I gotta claim
transforming,
Bronya.
Phainon powers up massively.
Just for him.
Teammates temporarily retreat and can't take action while he faces the enemy head-on with newfound strength.
Holy.
All alone? That sounds way too risky.
No worries. All the talents and buffs from Phainon's teammates still stay active to provide him with much-needed support.
Exactly. After using the core flames to transform,
Okay.
I have access to the powers of 3 kinds of titans: creation, calamity, and foundation. Each with a brand new ability.
No
Care
destruction.
to elaborate on that?
Tapping into the power of the creation titans, I can deal damage to one designated
Titans,
enemy
sorry,
and
sorry.
adjacent targets. Calling upon the power of the
Sorry, I'm
calamity
so
titans,
distracted.
I'll enter a special state called Soul Scorch. In this
Okay.
state, I'll force all enemies to immediately take action, during which I receive reduced damage, and each hit I take builds up the Soul Scorch stack. Once all
Remember?
enemies have taken action, I retaliate.
Back in 1.0.
Dealing damage to all enemies and then unleashing multiple instances of damage on one random
I'll say it's
enemy.
after stream.
Heads up.
I predicted
the more
this
Soul
in
Scorch stacks he's
1.0.
got, the stronger that counterattack
I am
hits.
that. I am him.
Using these 2 abilities also grants
I-
me an
I saw the
exclusive
future.
charge called Scourge, which fuels my 3rd ability. With the power of the Foundation Titans, I
Holy.
dispel all debuffs on myself, then use Scourge Charge to deal bounce damage. If I've maxed out the consumable Scourge Charge, I also slam all
Bounce
enemies
damage.
with extra damage.
Once all his actions have been used up, Phainon will unleash one final blow, hitting all enemies before removing the territory.
Hope the
Phainon's
bounce
technique
coding is as
pretty
good
unique, too.
as
Upon casting it, Phainon instantly strikes all
Not
enemies
like
in a certain
Welts.
radius.
What?
The normal enemies, they're immediately wiped out without even triggering a battle.
Wait.
Oh, you don't even need
all
Acheron.
enemies? That's nuts.
Of course, power
Yo,
comes with a
Acheron
cost.
skippers?
This technique consumes 2 technique points.
You don't want
If
to
the
deal with
technique
it?
misses, it won't
You don't want to deal with
cost any
mobs?
points.
Here he
Plus,
is.
When Phainon's in the team, the technique
Pull
point
him.
cap goes up by 3.
Overworld farmers,
When I
here
use
you
my
go.
technique to enter combat, I'll also regenerate energy for my teammates. In addition, at
Just
the start of
destroys
each
everybody
wave, I'll
in
deal
the
damage
vicinity.
to all enemies and gain Scourge.
I see.
All right. Now that we've wrapped up Phainon's combat abilities, it's time to bring you some updates on a
He
few
looks
familiar
sick.
faces. In version 3.4, Silverwolf, Blade, Kafka, and Jingliu are all getting some serious enhancements.
Let's go! Oh, Mr.
Let's
Albert,
go.
please do tell us what's
Lay
changing.
it on us.
Let's start with Silverwolf. After the optimizations, her ultimate now lowers the defense of all enemies instead of just one.
Oh, so it's AoE now.
Love
not single
it.
target.
Exactly. Meanwhile, she'll
Thank you,
prioritize
Queen.
adding a weakness that matches the type of the first character in your lineup. On top of that,
Bless up.
Silverwolf will
No more
regenerate extra
RNG.
energy at the start of combat and the beginning of each turn.
Oh, that makes it a lot easier to apply the weakness we actually want.
Next
I
up,
know, finally my
Kafka.
Silverwolf is
After
useful
the
again.
buffs,
What's
Kafka's
Kafka do?
skill will trigger more DOT on enemies. And whenever a teammate hits an enemy target with any kind of attack, Kafka will launch a follow-up attack. After unlocking certain traces, the follow-up attack can also trigger extra DOT on the enemy. And using her ultimate recovers the number of times the follow-up attack can be triggered.
So basically, Kafka's got more frequent follow-up attacks, better
Is
efficiency
Dot
applying
back?
debuffs, and an overall boost to DOT output.
Yeah, for sure.
And now for
I'll let
Blade.
you decide.
After
I'm not
the
gonna
update,
comment.
He will deal
After the
damage to
Blade.
enemies based on his max HP. When Blade enters the Hellscape state, he is more likely to be attacked, and his follow-up attacks will regenerate extra energy.
Sounds like Blade can trigger more follow-ups and use his ultimate more often, meaning his total damage output's gonna spike.
Good observation. A change will happen to Jingliu as
I'll be
well.
honest.
Now
Okay, my
she'll
last
deal
one.
damage to enemies based on her max HP. Each time a teammate loses HP, Jingliu stacks extra crit damage. After she enters the spectral transmigration state, she'll also gain a stack
What?
of syzygy. That means the spectral transmigration state lasts longer.
I am
and
not
her
rebuilding my
overall damage
Jingliu.
output
Not in
climbs even
2025.
higher accordingly.
I'm good.
Our old
No, I'm
friends sure
good.
are getting some solid upgrades.
They're trying to make it so that she can
But
run
with
with
all these
Blade.
ability reworks,
I'm
won't their
good.
Eidolons be affected?
I'm good.
Oh, don't worry, Professor Anaxa. Some of our old
I'll
friends
still use
Eidolons
Silverwolf,
will
though.
be tweaked to better match the revamped
Yeah,
kits
I'm not gonna
to
rebuild her.
ensure
Kinda,
everything stays
kinda.
in sync.
Her kit's
But
changed
what
now.
if someone wants to stick with
Well, I
their
need to fix
previous
mine, but
version of
now
their
I'm good.
abilities?
That
We
won't
can
be a
toggle it
problem.
off.
You can switch between our friends' ability modes freely. So choose whichever version you like best. For more details, be sure to keep an eye out.
Yeah, I'm good. My
for
Jingliu is
official
gonna stay the
announcements.
same.
Sounds good.
Unusable.
Aside
Hot
from
and
the
unusable.
ability reworks, one more old friend of ours is getting something new this time around.
Oh, who is it?
In version 3.4, Firefly's brand new outfit, Spring Missive, is
What?
making its debut.
What?
new
What?
outfit.
We get an outfit for
Let's
Firefly?
take a look at the video clip first.
Show me. Wait, she's so cute. Oh no! You totally had to add that. Wait, she's
With
so
her
cute
school
here.
uniform on, Firefly looks more youthful than ever. And that firefly-shaped brooch on her chest, you can tell she put a lot of thought
I
into
like
picking
her
it
in
out.
this outfit.
Maybe she even asked
I
for
kinda
fashion
need
advice from her
it.
fellow Stellaron hunters.
I love it.
Well, Miss Kafka does have an eye for style.
She's so cute.
Lisa talked a lot about it behind the scenes.
Does the flowers
Even her
come with
mech's had a
her?
makeover. You think she spruces it up during downtime to match her outfit changes?
Oh, totally
I love it.
possible.
I love it.
If I
It's
had
so
a mech,
cute.
I'd also probably coordinate it with my outfit. New theme, new colors. The whole look has
Who's
to be
using
consistent.
Firefly 2025? Damn, I'm
You'll
gonna
be able
use
to
her
grab
now with this
Firefly's
outfit.
new look from the contract shop using Oniric shards.
Well,
And
okay.
again, please
What
stay tuned
if-
for further details and future official announcements. Next,
I
let's
hope
take
that.
a look at this version's
Oh my
banners.
god, his light cone.
In version 3.4's first half warp event,
He's
Trailblazers
got
can
Ting
acquire the
Yun,
limited 5-star
March.
character Phainon, and the limited 5-star Lightcone.
Let me hide my
thus
face.
Burns the Dawn. will have a
Yukong
boosted
in
drop.
2025.
Also, a brand new 4-star Lightcone for the Path of Remembrance. The story's next page is being added to the
That's
first
so
half
cute.
banner. At the same time, we'll also kick off a special warp event.
Tribby
Limited 5-star
rerun
characters.
diabolical.
Chibi,
Diabolical.
Sunday, and
That's horrible.
Sparkle
I
are
feel
coming
bad
back.
for you.
Plus,
If you did not pull
5-star
Tribby
Lightcones, if time were a
and
flower,
on Sunday, oh
rounded
my
a
goodness.
scent, and Earthly Escapade will return as
Diabolical.
well. In the second half of version
What? They're doing this.
3.4,
They're
we've got another
they're
round
actually
of
not
special
playing
warp
anymore.
events. Limited 5-star characters, Firefly,
They're not playing,
Jingliu,
chat.
and Blade will be back
Oh, you
along
wallet.
with the
Your
limited
wallet's
5-star
gonna. Oh.
Lightcones. Where about
Yikes.
your dreams rest.
Yeah,
I
triple
shall
harmony
be my
rerun.
own sword and the unreachable side.
Look, this side is not too bad.
Two of
Phase
our newly
2,
buffed old friends are making a comeback
you
in this
can
version.
kind of skip,
What
right?
about Kafka and
Phase
Silverwolf?
1,
Here's a little sneak peek. Limited 5-star characters, Kafka and Silver Wolf.
That's rough.
Will be back in version 3.5.
that's rough.
And the limited 5-star
Why Blade?
Lightcones,
Don't know.
Patience is all you need, and incessant rain.
He's honest. He's literally on the standard banner.
Nice.
Also, 8 new 4-star Lightcones will be added to the Nameless Honor Rewards in version 3.4.
Mighty.
I see quite a few familiar faces on
Yo,
the
Phainon.
Lightcones. There are a few mini versions of Christos
Oh,
Heirs.
is it?
Looks like Phainon really
He's so
does
cute.
enjoy spending his days in the wheat fields.
Nature's
Who's this?
mattress. Can't beat that level of comfort.
For
Wait,
sure.
who was the one?
All right, let's take a quick break.
Frick,
There's
who was
still
the
more
one
version
beside
3.4 content coming your way.
Dude, this is so cute. Who was the one beside oh, show me play time. Adventuring, yeah, beside him. Adventure only has one, right? Bum TZB. Here's that one. Here you go. No, not Kaka, not him. Not Kakabash. Not Kakavasha, not that one. The one beside him in the blue. Anyway, that's the next code. Next code here. 2 codes. Boom. And this, was it a Naxa? Probably. You know what? Maybe. Here you go. Here you go. The second one is wrong. It's wrong? Oh, it's 1 Z. Just take out a Z. Just take out a Z. It's fine. Literally, just take out a Z.
Welcome back.
Here.
Let's take a look at the events in this version. A piece of good news comes from Pentagon at the other end of the cosmos. Origami Bird Clash is about to return in version 3.4.
Wait, the Bird Clash? I don't remember this.
Is that the Cute Match 3 game?
I don't remember
That's
this
right.
one.
The Interastral Peace
Show
Corporation has officially sponsored Origami Bird Clash and hopes to promote this arcade game full of Pentagonian flavor throughout the whole cosmos. And the first step to starting that grand venture will be to open up the original shop arcade on the Trailblazers Radiant
it's like
Belt
Bejeweled?
There needs to be some new game modes for the game to make a name for itself, right?
Of
Oh,
course.
the PvP
This time,
one!
The 2 players
Oh,
will
I
take turns
remember.
acting on the same
Okay.
field, and every player
Oh, wait, I
has a
did like
set
this
number of
one.
moves. You can eliminate 4 or more fruits to form bombs and obtain
I remember
extra
this.
moves.
This is cute.
You can
oh,
also
yeah, we
get
were
extra
PvPing
moves
in
when
my,
you swap
in
2
chat.
super bombs to trigger a combo elimination.
This was a cute event.
Oh no! I see obstacles popping up on the field. How are we supposed to deal with those?
Not to worry.
This is a good event.
In this version of the Origami Bird Clash, there will be lots of new items that can help you in battle. For example, Shattering Hammer can eliminate any individual fruit or obstacle. Spicy Bomb can turn a fruit into a bomb, and Reset Cube can reset all fruits
Okay,
on the field.
1v1 me in this
Leveling
game,
up
okay?
items will also make
Everybody
them more
here
powerful.
being like, comparing
As long
my
as you pick
builds
the
and be
right
like,
item
why is
at
your
the
crit
right time,
damage not as high
you
as
can
mine?
turn the
Why is
tide
your
and
crit be so
deliver a
low, not
powerful
like
blow to your
mine?
opponent.
Yeah, 1v1 me here. 1v1 me here,
Plenty
you
of
won't.
familiar faces among our opponents.
Oh
this
my
time.
goodness, Boot Hill
That's right.
and Argenti's
Trailblazers
back.
can still battle against many old friends in this event. In addition to participating in story challenges, Trailblazers can also
Cute.
do open challenges with friends from across the universe.
Yeah, I whooped my
This
chat.
multiplayer
I whooped
mode
you.
won't end
Okay,
with
hold on.
version
This is
3.4 either. Origami Bird Clash will replace
Here.
the Seal Slammers multiplayer mode and become the new long-term co-op game mode.
We're done slamming seals. Now it's time for slamming paper birds.
All right, let us continue
There's
with
3
more
redemption codes,
version
only 2 so
content.
far.
Our old friend Gift of Odyssey returns as
Thank
usual
you.
in
God,
version 3.4.
God bless. God bless. I need these
The
polls.
Planar Fissure and Realm of the Strange events will also return.
Double
Complete
depression
the
again.
challenges to get double rewards.
Double
Yep.
depression.
In
Just
version
call it double
3.4,
depression.
Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Cinders will also come online.
Wow.
And you can obtain the Ascension material,
A new
Charred
Ascension
Bud of Twilight,
material.
for wind characters upon completing the
Huh,
challenge.
okay.
At the same time, the planar ornaments,
New
Arcadia
ornaments.
of Woven
Oh,
Dreams,
so
and Revelry by the Sea
cute.
will also come online. Trailblazers
Wow.
can obtain them in the
new
Divergent
planners.
universe.
New stagnant
Why did
shadow.
my seat collapse?
In addition, I'd like to share with you
Why
some
his seat
information
collapsed? He's
about
got
a
a
few
fat
events outside the game. First,
I mean,
the
what?
annual Hoyo Fest Off-White exhibition will begin in
Hoyo
July.
Fest.
This year's event venues have been completely upgraded, and the events will be held in core cities in 6 Southeast Asian countries.
That's right. We've also prepared a lot of event missions and new merchandise. Please follow our official channels for details.
It's never gonna
about
come
the
to my
events and
country, so
tickets.
I'm
In
just gonna
addition,
be like, yes.
Honkai Star Rail will be joining Anime Expo this July. Come visit the Star Rail booth and claim free limited gifts.
A special panel for
Who's
Honkai
going?
Star Rail will also be held at Anime Expo,
Yo, who's
featuring
going?
several special guests.
Please keep an eye out for more info and official announcements. See you at Anime Expo.
Well, thank you all for your kind
No
introductions.
one? Damn it,
Let me
chat. Go
Almost
touch
out of
some grass
time.
and get me some
Moving on
codes.
to our next show.
Get
in
me the
just a sec.
autograph from
You seem
Fine's
mighty
voice actor.
busy,
What are you doing?
Albert.
Well,
Go.
I am a professional super host.
What's going
no.
on?
Oh, goodness, Albert.
No.
Hey, what's going on? Not my
Maggies.
time yet.
Where's he getting ported to? Oh, wait, where are we here? Oh, back to
Whether
Panakani.
or not your world has the concept of a holy grail.
Adventuring
Welcome to the
here.
live
Wait,
stage
Camden?
of the Honkai Star Rail
Camden, you knew about this? I'm just joking.
Unlimited Blade Works Collab special program.
Ah, long time no see, everyone. I'm Aventurine from the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Howdy, Galaxy Ranger Boot Hill, at your service.
Welcome, both of you.
A lot of great
I,
men in this
Albert,
patch.
have apparently been summoned by the Holy Grail.
I love it.
To be this show's host today.
Love it.
Albert, could your class be... speaker?
Oh, son of a gun. Ah, that's funny.
Maybe you two can call me presenter instead. That sounds nicer.
Well, presenter doesn't sound half bad. In that case, why don't you present the situation to our audience? Explain what you meant by summoned by the Holy Grail and why we've arrived
He's
at
so
Penacony.
fine.
Well, the cosmos.
Now, I wonder how it's gonna
full of
tie
surprises.
in.
Soon
if
after
it
the ripples of the
is-
Charmony Festival had calmed, the Trailblazer
Oh, it's a side
received a
story.
secret invitation from old Odie, head of the Alfalfa family. It turns out that the old Jen is planning a brand new entertainment spectacle called Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War.
Sweet
Makes
dreams
sense, 'cause
and
the
the
dream-
Holy Grail War. Sounds
You know
like
what?
a Holy Grail War is taking place in the Sweet Dream.
They're smart
That's
for
right.
having Panakani as a
I
world.
have no idea where old Odie
Because
got his Holy
all their
Grail from.
collabs could be
Let me
here
give
because
a
it's a
brief
dream.
explanation of everything here. It's said
They
that the
cooked with
Holy
this world,
Grail
actually.
is a wish-granting chalice that can manifest any miracle. And the Holy Grail War is a magecraft ritual for obtaining that power. As long as you win in the brutal contest of the Holy Grail War, the Grail can fulfill your wishes.
That daggum Wubba Boot Charmony Festival has only just concluded, and they're putting on a new show already.
Hey, don't forget that Penacony prides itself on being a holiday resort. How are they going to attract tourists if they don't have any events? Besides, didn't the last Charmony Festival have
All
a
in the
little
way.
accident?
The way.
I mean, that probably wasn't
He
great
knew
for
the
Panacone's
way.
image. The family's definitely gonna want to find another opportunity to generate some buzz.
Well, I heard that old Odie hopes to make the Penacony and Holy Grail War into a new show that rivals the Charmony Festival, therefore returning Penacony to the cosmic limelight.
With dreams as the gimmick, the show is sure to attract a lot of money and a lot of dream chasers. I bet old
Dream
Odie is thinking of the
chasers.
same thing.
This Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War program will be conducted in Penacony. The 7 invited participants will summon famous historical figures to fight alongside them as their servants. And the final winner will receive the precious opportunity to make their wish come true.
Chance to make any wish and any miracle come true. Well, that's definitely a nice gimmick. But, as we all know, people die if they're killed. Bullets don't discriminate, so someone gets caught in the crossfire.
Rest assured, everyone, the Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War production crew hereby swear that no one's life will be in danger in the dream. Everyone can participate and watch in peace.
All right. Well, since it's you, Owlbird, I'll believe it for now. So, who's participating?
To start off, the owner of the Radiant Feldspar, shareholder of Penacone Superstar,
Of
the
course.
Soul Glad Festivity, our dear Trailblazer will be participating.
Oh, so the Trailblazer will be taking part in another adventure.
7
That's
of
right.
us, huh?
In addition,
I'm thinking about
Miss
who
Robin
else.
will also be a part of this
Bobbin?
war.
Well, as another Penaconian shareholder, the Interastral Peace Corporation's Strategic
Husband's gonna
Investment
be
Department
there.
sent me as their representative in the war.
The
Bust.
Galaxy Ranger Boot Hill will also participate.
Of course, Boot Hill's
in
gonna be
this
there.
Holy Grail War.
Why is Boot Hill
Actually,
everywhere?
I was just
Argenti? Like, are you gonna
Why
be here
is a
too?
criminal wanted by the
Argenti's
IPC
everywhere.
participating in this?
Micah got an invitation too, but hey, he has no time for this.
Yeah, I'm not complaining, I'm just
I
like-
can't turn a blind eye when someone's in a
You
tight
have too
spot,
much
so
time on your hands.
Helping out was the least I could do.
Looks like Mr. Boot Hill really has formed deep bonds with folks in Dreamflux Reef.
Bro is
Well,
literally
apart from those we've
unemployed.
mentioned, are there any other special participants that we've been looking forward to in this Holy Grail War?
Of course. Apart from local Penaconian heroic spirits,
Lancer.
3 very well-known heroic spirits will also arrive by the Grail Summon and participate in this Holy Grail War. They are
I can't even blink.
respectively
Don't miss
Saber,
it.
Archer, and Lancer.
They look really.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yo,
Now,
they
I
show
wonder which
Lancer.
heroic spirit will end up accepting a contract with the Trailblazer.
Hello?
Now, see? This is how you attract attention.
Where's the Lancer
Now
card?
we're
Did I
gonna
blink
get
and miss
tons of
it?
views.
Did I
That's
blink
why
and
you
miss
pay
it, chat?
big
I
bucks
try not to
get the
blink.
Big names. As to what stories will unfold.
What
in
the
the
heck?
Sweet
What the
Dreams
helly?
and the Holy Grail War. And
Dude,
who will
Excalibur?
forge a contract with who?
I want to see her ult.
Trailblazers
Oh
will
my
have to
gosh.
find out in the game. Here's a reminder that the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration Trailblaze
let's see,
continuance.
let's see.
Sweet Dreams and the
Let's see.
Holy Grail will officially
see.
start
Let's
on
see.
July 11th. So keep
July
an eye
11th.
out for it.
No teasers
Let's
other
learn
than
more about
this.
Saber and Archer, our 2 heroic spirits from another world.
Oh, yes!
yeah. Saber's dress seems a little different from usual now that she's arrived in Penacony.
Well, this is the planet of festivities after all. You gotta dress up for the occasion.
Exactly right. The King of Night's new outfit was personally designed by Mr. Takashi Takeuchi. It retains her iconic blue and white colors.
And her iconic ahoge.
That's right. It retains the nobility of a king and also emphasizes utility for a warrior. The lines along her shoulders and her cloak are straightforward, while the design of her skirt is quite reminiscent of timeless British fashion. As for how she looks in the game, well...
It's
いつでも出陣できます燃えかけ騎士の魂よ
I'm
ストライク
I'm in danger. I'm in danger.
Well, butter my fudge and call me a biscuit.
Butter
That
my fudge
Excalibur
too.
truly shows her strength as a king.
Oh, talk about fancy visuals.
And how come the King of Knights is
I don't
always
need her.
stuffing her face?
Nope.
Even in Pentacon.
I don't need her.
Oh, looks like Pentaconian
Free to
food
play.
is
I don't need
very
her.
much to her liking.
No, I'm good.
You can't fight on an empty stomach.
I'm good.
Now, let's see how the King of Knights performs
Had to
in
skip
battle.
Cypher for her,
Saber
truly.
is a wind character following the path of destruction. Saber will gain a certain amount of core resonance when she enters battle. If she uses her technique in the overworld, Saber will obtain combat buffs and also more core resonances after entering battle. When she uses her basic
She
attack,
looks so
she
cute
can deal
in
damage to a single enemy.
game.
The King of Knights is cautious as ever in this new world. I see she's still hiding her weapon's appearance and true name.
When she uses her skill, Saber will deal damage to one designated enemy and its adjacent targets. If Saber has enough core resonance
Blade
at
power
that
creep.
time,
Joking.
she'll consume core
Blade was already
resonance
power
to
crap.
regenerate massive amounts of energy for herself and increase her skill's damage.
Ah. In other words, you need to accumulate as much core resonance as possible to increase the damage Saber deals.
Exactly.
Are there any other ways to obtain core resonance?
Yes, there are.
Trippy.
Whenever any ally uses their ultimate,
Follow-up?
Saber obtains core
ultimate.
resonance and increases her own damage dealt.
Behold,
So Hua is
the
very
King
important.
of Knights has dispelled invisible air, barrier of the Wind King around
Yun
her
can be
sword,
used to-
releasing high pressure air.
Ting
in the
Yun
blink of
with
an
dance,
eye
dance,
to
dance,
form
ulting
strike
herself.
air.
Just joking.
Hammer of the Wind King.
Who does that?
Dealing
Not
a
me.
devastating blow to the enemy. When using her ultimate, Saber will deal damage to all enemies and turn her basic attack into enhanced basic attack. Her enhanced basic attack can damage all enemies and provide Saber with a certain amount of core resonance. Also, during battle, if the sum of Saber's energy and the energy she can regenerate via consuming core resonance exceeds the amount of energy she needs to use her ultimate, Saber will immediately take action.
Ah. So if you replenish core resonance in as many ways as possible, you can use Excalibur more frequently.
That's right. Not only does this sword bear
Sunday's
the King of Knights
overworking.
past, present,
Huahua's
and future,
overworking
but
too.
it also represents the noble ideal that was held in the hearts of the countless soldiers who once followed her in battle. Whew. All right, that concludes Saber's
You know what?
introduction.
Thank God Archer's
now
free.
We'll move on to our next otherworldly
Our
heroic
only
spirit,
Quantum King.
Archer.
He's
Seems
he's on
like
the
Archer
roster with
cares
a bunch
about
of
this Holy
baddies.
Grail War very much. He put on a new outfit too.
He even changed where his accessories go. Those decorations he had on his chest are now on his shoulders.
What sharp eyes you've got, dear guest. Archer's new outfit was
Let's
also
see.
personally designed by Mr. Takashi Takeuchi. It has the classic red and black look, the sharp contrasts reminiscent of a blazing fire in the deep night, imbued with a dangerous allure. The combination of the long trench coat with skin-tight combat gear emphasizes his lean figure and is the
Albert.
perfect fusion of attractiveness and strength.
Albert's
you got
talking
that right.
about his outfit
Director,
as if he's
show
so
us
straight,
the game
by the way.
footage already.
Holy, that is skin tight. Okay, no, he didn't lie. He didn't lie. Yeah, Albert, you did not lie.
I am the bone of my soul. Unlimited blade works.
So that's unlimited blade works?
Animation
Oh, quite
power creep
impressive
for
indeed.
real. What are these characters?
After all, Archer is a seasoned veteran of war.
I am the bone of my sword. That sentence sure brings back a lot of memories.
What are these characters?
I agree.
Well, then let's take a look at Archer's combat performance.
Phainon
in detail.
freaking
Okay.
Saber and
Archer is a
Archer?
quantum character following the path
What is
of
going
the
on
hunt.
here?
When he uses his basic
Yo,
attack,
budget
Archer
increase,
can deal
billion-dollar
damage to
company.
one
I'm not
designated
complaining. That's
enemy.
crazy.
An archer in close combat.
You know what?
That's pretty
It's their
gutsy,
first
I'll give him
collab.
that.
They had to go hard.
That's right. But Archer hasn't exactly slacked off on
He's
his
free.
marksmanship training since
Free,
coming to
by the
Pentagon.
way.
When using his skill, Archer will consume 2
Our
skill
only
points to enter
quantum
the circuit
male
connection
character,
state,
by the way.
dealing damage to one designated
Think about
enemy.
it.
While in the circuit connection
On
state,
the roster
Archer's
with a
turn
bunch
will
of
not end
baddies.
after he uses his skill.
Shit,
And
so
he can
sick.
continue to use his skill until he runs out of skill points.
Heads up. The more times you use his skill consecutively, the
So
more
Sparkle's
damage
useful?
Archer deals to enemies. After all, everyone
Damn.
knows that a dual-wielding fighter who can't use their noble phantasm
Yeah,
isn't a good
phase
archer.
1 of the banners are going to be so rough.
Ultimate.
for a
Archer
lot
will
of
recite
people.
the classic chant to activate unlimited blade wax, dealing damage to one enemy.
Apart from
'Cause
damaging the
I'm
enemy,
pretty
Archer's
sure-
ultimate also grants him
Yeah,
special
y'all probably
charge.
skipped at least
After
one or
any
two of
his
those
teammates'
characters.
attacks, Archer will consume special charge to use a follow-up attack against the enemy
And then
targets,
Phainon's there.
while also recovering 1
So it's
skill point
like,
for the
we're
team.
cooked.
Oh,
We're
in that
actually
case,
cooked for this
There's no need to worry
3.4
about running
patch.
out of skill points again.
He just
Like, it's
couldn't
not even
help
I'm just
himself and
cooked, like,
had to use his
everybody's
favorite
cooked.
Twin blades.
When he uses his technique to enter battle, Archer will deal
Oh,
damage
there's
to
no
all
way.
enemies and obtain special charge.
And that's a wrap on Archer's introduction.
Yeah, it's gonna be dry and rough
I
for
have
everybody
big
here.
news for everyone. From when the Collab event starts on July 11th
Yeah, we get 'em
and
for
until
free.
the end of version 3.6,
Just need to hit level
trailblazers can
3.
log into the game to claim the limited 5-star
That's so
Collab
nice for new
character
players.
Archer for free.
And you just starting the game.
Nice.
Awesome!
We hope that, under Archer's protection, every adventure that the Trailblazers embark
Although
on
early
will
on-
open the dark clouds and become a saga. Sung
It's gonna
throughout
be
the
rough
cosmos.
playing him.
We also hope that your encounter, or for some of you, a reunion, with the servants across this vast universe will bring you all wonderful memories in the days to come.
Yeah! How about that? The free new
Hanya
limited 5-star
Copium.
character mentioned during the anniversary celebration is finally here as promised.
Actually, there's even more! Later this year, Trailblazers
More?
will get another brand new limited 5-star character
What?
totally for free.
What?
Awesome.
What?
But
What?
let's keep our eyes on the
What?
present for now. I'm not quite done yet. Besides claiming Archer
Who?
for free, Trailblazers can also directly obtain a set amount of character enhancement
Who?
materials for Archer.
Wow, how thoughtful.
A free set of materials out of the
This
farm
version's
for
got
him?
a lot of characters to level up after all.
All right, now let's check out the banner details.
What?
Once the collab starts on July 11th, Trailblazers can use Star Rail special passes in the character collaboration warps Excalibur Excelsior and the Bone of My Sword to obtain
But
the limited
who's our
5-star
free- other free
characters
5-star?
Saber and Archer respectively. In the Lightcone collaboration warp, Trailblazers can get the
Yo,
limited
that
5-star
Lightcone is
Thankless
so
Coronation
fine.
From Birth of a
Don't
King.
don't
and the
show
limited
me an
5-star
arm.
Lightcone, the
You know
Hell Where
I'm gonna
Ideals
thirst for
Burn
that.
from
What the
Red
heck?
Radiance of Fuyuki.
I guess
In
I'm pulling for the
addition,
Lightcone.
Pity counts are shared between the character collaboration warp banners and also separately shared between the Lightcone collaboration banners. But
Oh.
neither carries over to other types of warps.
Okay.
It's worth mentioning here that the character and Lightcone collab banners will stay open long-term after the event starts.
Does long term mean even after versions 3.4 or 3.6 wrap up, you can still pull Saber, Archer, and the limited 5-star Lightcones?
Exactly. These collab banners will run across multiple versions with no fixed end date yet.
Oh, nice!
And here's one more piece of news for you all.
That's so
Throughout the entire duration of version 3.4,
What's this?
using Star Rail special passes for your warps will bring some special limited time discounts.
Spend 100,
After the collab
200
event
special
starts, when
passes
Trailblazers
to
spend a
claim
designated
the
number of
5-star
Star Rail
Lightcone?
special passes, they can directly
What?
obtain the limited 5-star Lightcone.
Oh, it
the
doesn't
hell
matter.
Where ideals burn.
Throughout all of version 3.4?
So it doesn't matter where.
In other words, after the 3.4
No
update and before the collab event
No
starts,
shot.
any Star Rail special passes
get
used in the
this
banners for
Glyco
Phainon
for
or other
free!
rerun characters will still count toward the total, right?
Hell
Yep,
yeah.
Oh, yeah!
And
All
now,
the way
as the
until
collab kicks
August,
off,
dude.
The voice actors for
1
Saber and
month and a
Archer
bit.
have some things they'd like to say to all of us. Let's take a quick
Holy,
break.
they're
Then
cooking
we'll
with
be
this
back
patch.
to hear their special messages.
これからマスターになる開拓者の皆さん、こんばんは。セーバー役のカスメ役です。崩壊スターレールと フェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催ということで、私もとてもワクワクしています。この2つの作品にはどこか似ているものがあるなと感じました。剣を手に運命と立ち向かうセイバーの姿は、厳しい冒険の中でも前へと進み続ける開拓者の姿と似ているのではないかなと思いました。収録中はフェイトとスターレールの世界観が混ざり合い、新たな魅力が生まれていくのを感じました。あまり多くは話せないのですが、セイバーがスターレールの世界でどのように信念と理想を貫いていくのか、ぜひお楽しみください。このコラボがたくさんの皆さんに楽しんでいただけたら嬉しいです。星々と聖杯が交わる旅の中で、あなただけの熱い思いとロマンに出会えますように。それでは最後に、開拓者よ、あなたが私のマスターか。
これからマスターになる開拓者の皆さん、こんばんは。
Oh my god.
フェイトステイナイトでアーチャーを担当しております声優の諏訪部純一です。崩壊スターレイルとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催となります。赤い九兵はあまたの世界を旅してきましたが、ピノコニで繰り広げられる聖杯戦争は彼にとってこれまでとは全く違うものになるのではないでしょうか。崩壊スターレイルの世界でアーチャーが戦う姿が見られるのが本当に楽しみです。おなじみのキャラクターたちが未知の銀河で自分をどのように再定義していくのか、その行方をぜひ見届けてください。収録の際にアーチャーの戦闘シーン見せていただいたんですが、アンリミテッドブレードワークスの演出がとってもかっこよかったです。いや、気に入りました。素晴らしかったです。今回のコラボ企画の中でもアーチャーのかっこよさ、存分にお楽しみいただけると思いますので、
Arch's charisma.
プレイしてくださいね。
I'm experiencing his charisma right now.
これはまたとんでもないマスターに引き当てられたものだ。
Oh, say that again to me.
All right. Big thanks
Say
to
that
our
again.
voice actors
Sorry.
for those
All right,
thoughtful messages. With the Honkai Star Rail and Face Day Night Unlimited Blade
I'll
Works
answer your
collab
questions
about
after.
to launch, we want to take this opportunity on the program to sincerely thank all our partners in this collaboration.
That's
We would like to express our sincere gratitude to Mr. Kinoko Nasu and Mr. Takashi Takeuchi for their unwavering support from the earliest planning stages
In
to
my
the final
opinion,
implementation. And thank
this
you
is the
to the
best
Animation
live
Production
stream
Committee and
I
everyone
have
else
watched
involved for
to
all their
date.
hard work on this collab.
No, I'm being genuinely
Honestly, it's
honest
only with this kind of
here.
dedication that we can bring you all the ultimate joy!
In order to showcase the Holy Grail War from multiple angles and
Wait, hold
levels,
on.
the organizers say that they've also prepared another combat-filled program, Fate's Stay Night. It was a night with no wind and no moon under the cool breeze of Penacony. The Trailblazer met the red-haired Lancer destined to cross their path. He stepped forward, raising his spear and uttered that iconic line.
The goddess of beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
This man never
so
leaves us
it's that
alone.
red-haired Lancer.
Lily Argenti
You got
is
it. After
unemployed.
the sweet dreams in the Holy Grail
This man's
War tournament,
everywhere
the
but
genius
working.
Scullum made some modifications to the Holy Grail.
He's everywhere
Now,
but looking for a
well
drilla.
below the
Man
simulated
says, I'm
data of
after,
past
I'm
striders through the
searching for her,
user's
not you ain't.
memories. So in
They're
Fate's Stay
unemployed.
Night, Trailblazers will face off against many familiar and old friends in intense V1 battles. Each contestant starts with unique skills and a set amount of health. Losing a round means losing health. And when your health hits 0, you're out.
Is there a smart way to beat your opponents?
At the start of the game, Trailblazers get some free pieces, each with different classes that grant different buffs. You can merge identical pieces to upgrade them. The higher the piece's rarity, the stronger the buff. Pieces of the same class have bonds between them too. Collect enough pieces of the same class, and you activate special bond effects that give you a serious boost in battle.
Looks like bonds are super important in this Holy Grail War, huh?
Absolutely. And that's not all. Trailblazers can also acquire noble phantasms during battle for extra help.
Shit.
Plus, during combat, Trailblazers can have the chance to get 3 command spells. Using these spells grants additional buffs.
Command spells, huh? Well, I'm curious. What role is the Trailblazer playing this time?
Yeah,
It's
true.
player.
This grail feels kind of off. Forking hell. Could it be corrupted?
You right on the money. Trailblazers can increase the Holy Grail's corruption level to unlock extra buff mechanics. The higher the corruption level, the more points you earn when you win. Heads up, raising corruption level
permanent?
also powers up your enemies. So watch your step, Trailblazers.
It's an event.
Oh, but don't worry too much. After all, this is a reality show competition, and just for entertainment. The organizers of Fate Stay Night have also prepared a special Protected Mode competition. In Protected Mode, Trailblazers can fight using trial characters, and enemy strength is toned down.
This way, new Trailblazers can jump in and fully enjoy the Holy Grail War experience.
Exactly. The production team cordially invites everyone watching to stay the night. Experience some epic battle action.
And score yourself some stellar jades and other awesome rewards.
Hey, he says Stellar
Now,
Jades.
just a quick reminder,
That's all I care about.
Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Bladeworks collaboration is split into 2 parts. The Trailblazer Continuance, Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail, and the event, Fate Stay Night. The Fate Stay Night event will open for play on July 11th. The 2 programs stand on their own, so Trailblazers can dive into each separately.
Awesome!
yes.
So much content!
All right. Big thanks again to our 2 guests. That wraps up
That's
today's
it.
Fate Collab update.
Presenter, your mission is complete.
It's all part of the job.
I mean, not saying that's
Anything
in
for
the bad way.
Trailblazers.
That's a lot.
So Trailblazers, my
But I'm pretty sure they're gonna drip something else, knowing them.
3.4.
Knowing them.
We hope you'll stay the night.
Just
Bye-bye.
wait.
See you next time.
They're gonna drip
guys.
See you
something.
next time.
Bye.
Just wait. Bye. Albert is dripping, but that's not probably what it is. Maybe. No, that's it. Man. That is it. That is it. That is it. Okay. All right. Cool. We're going to talk about this because there was a lot. There was a lot to recap there, but mainly the big takeaways, okay? There was a question in my chat earlier where you're wondering if the 200 polls were only going to be for that banner. It's going to be anything. So they said anytime you use anything for passes, so polls wise, any polls that you use, it's going to be counted towards the 200. And then after you make 200 polls in total, it doesn't matter if it's on Phainon's or Saber's banner or, you know, wherever you throw it, their Lightcones, it's going to count towards the 200, and then you're going to get the Lightcone for free. You're going to get Archer's Lightcone for free. So I don't even have to pull for it. Next question is, I'm free to play. How do I get all these characters? I save, and I only pull for characters that will benefit my entire account. I don't pull for characters that have no business being on there. So Sunday had no use being on my account at all. Now, I don't know, man. I might have to, okay? Sadly, I might have to, but like Bronya, I haven't used her. I never needed her. And now all of a sudden I might need her because of how Phainon exists, his kit exists. So there's, you know, things like that where I just have to avoid characters until I might need them. So who knows? Who knows, right? The free 5-star, they said that there's another free character, but we don't know who it is yet. Albert said more to come later on. So he did not say anything. He said that we're going to get a new free 5-star. Free 5-star, we don't know who it is, a character. The 200 polls is going to be counted towards any polls that you do from 3.4 all the way till August 13th, I think. It says so on here, but there's that 1 month time period. Any polls that you make on any of the banners, you'll get a free Archer Lightcone. So that's pretty nice. It's really free to play friendly to build him technically because you get him as a free 5-star and you get the free Lightcone. In terms of his characters that he's going to use on his team, though, it seems like one of his best in slot supports is going to be Sparkle. So whether you want to pull for Sparkle or not, up to you. But he seems to have his stuff given to him. They're also going to be giving you all of the mats to upgrade him, so you don't have to farm for him. He's literally just a free character that's fully upgraded with a free Lightcone if you do pull for characters, which you probably will, because this live stream and this patch is so stacked. Like, I don't even know how people are going to save for this one. If you did not pull for any single character. Oh yeah, on top of that, there's like a Firefly. There's a Firefly like outfit as well. She's so cute here. But yeah, there's gonna be what, 3 characters? They're gonna have Phainon here. And then they're gonna have Sirene's 4-star Lightcone, which is adorable. They're gonna run Tribby alongside him. Sunday alongside him, and Sparkle. Like 3 freaking Harmony characters. You're kidding me, right? You know what I mean? Like, this is gonna be rough. Again, if you missed any of these, just make sure to figure out what your main DPS is, who you want to main, and then figure out if one of these guys will benefit more than one of your teams. Because if you're just pulling for one character, then it's kind of a waste of your pulls. I would try to think of a unit that would benefit more than one character on your team, one DPS, and then just pull for them. But if you don't have them, but this is gonna be rough for those who don't have them. And then phase 2 is gonna be pretty chill. Honestly, phase 2 is chill AF. Thank God. Thank goodness. Okay, it's Firefly, Jingliu, and Blade. Don't know why they're here, but that's your phase 2. So I guess for anyone that's newer and they wanted to pull for these 3 for some reason, Blade, keep in mind it's on the standard banner. So if you want to pull for Blade, you can, but there's 3 of these guys. So God bless them for giving us like those options as a phase 2. These Lightcones are also going to be there. So new 4-star Lightcones. I just want to see who this is. Is this a Naxa? I don't know. That's probably a Naxa. It's a Naxa. Oh yeah. Okay. I just want to see who this is. Yeah, it's a Naxa. So anyways, new 4-star Lightcones. They're going to bring that here. And then there's a fake collab here at the end where they're giving us Lancer. They teased Lancer. Didn't even show, but they saw it in the beginning. If you watch the beginning, I think I blinked. I saw some blue hair and then I don't know what the heck happened. So if you want to watch the trailer again, he's going to be in here somewhere with the blue hair. Somewhere. Dude, I can't even blink. I literally can't even blink anymore. Last time I blinked, I missed Embabber Lune. This is probably one of the best live streams I've ever seen. For a gacha game that I've played for more than a year. This is like, what, 2 years old now? For a game 2 years old, for it being like I don't know, for all the stuff all the hate that it's getting, it's still, I personally love this game. Didn't know what to expect for 3.4. Okay, I was just here to see abs, and I got more than enough abs. Yeah, I got more than enough abs. Okay, and this is like, we got free characters, free Lightcones, and another free character to come in the future. Like, what more do you want, man? Anyways, I'm gonna end the YouTube video here. There's too many good things. Yeah, there's animation power creep too. Like, I'm just so excited for this patch. I'm so ready to pull. I have my shit ready. So anyways, I'm gonna end the YouTube video here. Let me know your thoughts down below. Join us next time at twitch.tv/EmiMatcha. Twitch.tv/EmiMatcha. Be sure to follow us here, like, comment, subscribe. I don't know, I'm on Kick and YouTube too, okay? Just find me. Let me know your thoughts. What are you most excited for? I don't know. I'm speechless right now. I'm literally speechless. It's that good. I'm not even being dramatic. Anyways, YouTube, take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye.